Hello, you've reached Philip Ward. I just want to thank you for giving me a call and being a part of this project. Feel free to say whatever you'd like. Thanks.
I wanted to call it a story. I've had this friend I've known online since I was like 12 years old. We went through online gaming, and we were really close. We got really close, just talking at night as kids, and staying up all night. And eventually, we did develop feelings for each other, and dated for like a week online as kids. It was fun, but I knew it wouldn't last because, well, online relationships, especially as a kid, just don't work, Now, I'm 26, going on 27, and I've held on to those feelings ever since I was a kid, and so was she. And we decided to give it another shot. We're together. She's my girlfriend now. It's unreal. This girl I've known since I was 12. I've held on to these feelings for so long. I knew there was something special there. I couldn't let it go, and I guess she did too. Now she's mine. Wish us the best. Please. And always root for love.
Hi, my name is Autumn, and today's Christmas Eve. So I've been doing a lot of reflection over the past couple weeks, leading up to the new year, and I just wanted to tell you something that I'm proud of. This year I finally learned to choose myself, and I learned my worth. I actually had to let go of something that I've held on to for quite some time, and it was really hard, but I finally did it, and I'm really proud of myself for that. So anyway, thank you for listening, and Merry Christmas. Bye.
Hi, I love you. Bye. Hi, Mom. I don't know why I'm crying already, but I know you're not gone. You are still here. You live an hour away from me. But we can't see each other, and I'm sad that the things happened the way it happened, and I am sad that I'm not allowed to see you anymore. I did miss you a lot. I do miss you a lot. Missed my 18th birthday, my 21st birthday, and those birthdays in between. All my big milestones you weren't there for. I wish that we could talk. I wish we had a healthy relationship, and I wish it wasn't the way it was. I know you love your husband so much. I just wish he didn't have an influence on you to the point where we can't be together and interact with each other and call each other and text each other and talk about things. I went through a lot, and I wish I had a mom that I could talk to kind of get my mind straight. I've kind of been figuring out everything on my own. I've had to learn how to be an adult by winging it. And I know that's probably how a lot of people get through life, but I just wish I had my mom. raised me as a single mother, thought that we would still be a family and still have each other. I didn't think that I'd be alone. Anyways, I hope you're doing okay. I hope your husband is treating you right. And I hope you think of me. I love you, Mom. Bye.
Austin, I love you with all that I am and all that I ever will be. And Mom, I'm so sorry.
Hi, my name is Karina. I just saw your TikTok, and I thought I'd share something funny that happened to me twice in the past couple of days. We have a kitten. He's just now going through puberty, I guess, and he's about 6 months old. And both last morning and this morning, he peed on me and all over the bed. And this is Christmas Eve. I don't know, so I just thought it was a little funny that, life sucks around Christmas. And what he did was really annoying, but also it was pretty funny. I hope this makes you giggle, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Hey, Philip, I saw the thing you posted on TikTok. I guess I'm a bit late to the party, as it were, but yeah, I thought this was cool. I thought I would call in. Man, seems like every day is just getting rougher and rougher. I can't sleep anymore. It's getting harder to think. Everyone I talk to thinks, I don't know how highly they think of me, or if they think highly of me at all, but it's just been rough out there. I'm trying to get by, but just getting by has been harder and harder. It's nothing I can't deal with. It's stuff I've been dealing with for years, but I guess more recently it's been getting harder. Yep.
Hey, so I was just going to introduce myself. I'm just a college girl in Texas. I'm from out of state. I actually live in New Mexico, but sometimes college is not what you seem. People tell you that it's the best 4 years of your life. And I get that in the long run, like the big look at it, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like it. Like, I get homesick a little bit. Didn't think I would, but I miss my bed at home, my mom, just my old life almost. Like knowing that my future is barreling at me, it's kind of scary. And I don't want to study the wrong thing, so it's stressful, but I know I'll make it through it. Just sometimes it doesn't feel like it. And it's hard to see your future when you have a ton of homework in front of you. And that's all you've got to focus on first. And then family issues on top of it when you're out of state is horrible. Don't recommend. And if you're going through it, you're not alone. It's okay. There's someone always out there that's struggling just like you. You're never alone. And when you feel like you're alone, God is always with you. Promise. He does not leave anybody alone. Anyways, I just wanted to say that I'm always here. I'm Lauren, and it was so nice to meet you, Philip, and bye, guys.
So I'm just using this to vent about things, but yeah, right now I just feel stuck in life. And if you would have asked me a couple years ago, and if I would explain my life right now, like, oh yeah, girl, you got your 1,000,000 followers. Girl, you're traveling. I would have told you, oh, that's my dream life. But now that I'm living it, it's just not what I thought it was going to be. And I have more goals than what I'm doing right now. And I thought once I hit, the 1,000,000 followers, the traveling, the moving to LA, I thought that would have been it. And that's my dream life, but it's not. And I have other stuff I want to do. I just don't know how to get there, I guess. Anyway, just in a slump right now. Saw this on my For You page. Thought I'd just vent for a second. So yeah, that's it. Bye-bye. I would love to block out the world for the next year and travel across the country and not talk to anyone for the next year and just relax, not care what anyone has to say, and just find myself again. So I am so happy I did not end my life 4 years ago. My brain told me for years that it would not get better and that life would always be just sad and awful for me like it had been because I had been diagnosed with a chronic illness. But life did get better, and I live with the love of my life now in our apartment, and we don't have a lot of money, but I'm just really happy. I'm eating chicken nuggets today with some barbecue sauce and Chick-fil-A sauce, and I sit here in this apartment, I just realize how happy I am that it did get better and that it does get better. So for anyone wondering, it does get better. I don't want to die anymore. In fact, I love life. I'm very thankful for medication and therapy, but yeah, I'm just living life. So it does get better, and I'm just really happy I didn't end it when I had the chance to. So yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Hi, Philip. I'm 24 years old, and I just kind of want to rant and vent about something that I've needed to get off my chest for a while, but that my family and friends might not understand because they usually say, like, oh, you're not putting yourself out there, or it'll happen, just wait. It's the fact that, like I said, I'm 24 years old, and I've never dated anyone in my life, and all of my friends are getting engaged and married and having kids, and I want to be doing that so much, but I don't even know where to start. I have so much love to give to another person, and I crave to be loved. Like, I crave that feeling, but I just don't even know where to start. I was never someone that dated anyone in high school. I never sought out relationships. I always just thought, like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And unfortunately, it hasn't happened. And I just wish I knew how to put myself out there more. So if anyone is struggling with this, it would just be nice to know that I'm not the only one out there, and I wish that there was more things in life than just dating apps and more, traditional ways of meeting someone in, like before social media and texting was a thing, just because I feel like it makes it so much harder. I want to meet someone authentically and get to know them versus meeting on a dating app, and it's frustrating because I want to be engaged. I want to get married. I want to have kids. I'm 24. I'm in grad school. And I wish I just had a partner to share a life with and go through life with. And, that's just not the reality for me right now. And I pray someday that it will be. But thanks for setting up this little voicemail. It's kind of cool. Have a good day. Merry Christmas.
I feel like I can't be loved. Every single one of my friends always seems to never want to be with me. I stay quiet. I don't talk a lot because of it. It makes me feel worthless and when I find the people who are open.
Normality is a paved road, comfortable to walk on, but no flowers grow.
Hey, I'm currently snowed in my apartment in Buffalo, New York. Go Bills, by the way. AFC champs for the third year in a row. But it's Christmas. Both of my parents' places are less than a 30-minute drive, and yet I still can't make it. Even my roommate has been stuck in the airport for 2 days. It's my first Christmas, let alone holiday alone, and it absolutely sucks. I haven't seen my family much this year because of work, and now all the plans I had are canceled, and I won't see anybody. I have my roommate's cat, who is basically my adopted son, and we're gonna make the most out of it tomorrow, Christmas Day. Have a fun, relaxing day, but I just hope that everyone else is being safe and cherishing the moments with their family if they're able to be with them in this current state. I'm sure I'm not alone in being alone, so I hope those people are making the most of it too.
Hi, I really like this kid, but he lives in the UK and I just got divorced. It was an arranged marriage though, but my parents don't like him. That's the thing. Like my parents know about him now, but they're like, block him. I don't want to block him because he's been really good to me and has me like more religious and everything. It makes me feel happy and I don't know what to do. It's quite depressing. But yeah, thanks for listening, I guess. Bye. Have a good day.
What's up, Thomas? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I've called about, like, maybe more than 3 times. I think it's the 4th time, actually. But I don't know, this brings me some peace, actually, because, I don't know. I just get to say whatever I need to get off my chest. And today, I felt terrible about myself. I felt like I was a disappointment. And I felt like my parents knew that I was a disappointment, you know. And I can't get myself out of this hole that I found myself in, and it really just sucks. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
I had to say this somewhere, so why not here? No one cares about me, and I hate it. But I don't blame my family because I don't care about me either, and I went through it. And it makes me feel so fucking sad. But like, no one listens anyway. No one ever fucking listens. And I just had to get that out somewhere.
Hey, Philip, it's a grandmother. I just wanted to let you know your hemorrhoid cream came in. It came in yesterday. I need you to come pick it up.
Hey, what are you saying? Who is that?
I'm just telling little Philip that his hemorrhoid cream came in. We're just telling him that.
Mine!
Oh, why was it addressed in his name? Anyway, Philip, we need to have you come over. We're gonna go to the drag races again. We're gonna do it again. I know you got me into that and stuff.
Are you gonna dress me up as a pretty pink princess?
Yes, we will. This time we will. We can all dress up. You too, Philip. Okay? Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
Hey, Philip. This is Harold. I'm calling from Indiana. I saw your TikTok, and I don't know, it struck a chord with me because I share similar ideas with you. I love it when my friends try to reach me. Of course, I try to pick up, but when I can, I love it when they leave voicemails because it might not seem significant, But I like to look back on those moments and rewind and re-listen to what they had to say. And one of my favorite voicemails was from a friend who had passed on, actually. And it was his last call to me ever, detailing what he wanted me to pick up from the grocery store before I met him and we hung out. And then, you know, he was in a wreck. And I digress. The point is, I really enjoy voicemail, so same as you. And I hope you listen to this because I hope you continue to do what you do. Because I think it inspired me to be more artistic, more creative. And I think after this, I'm going to go reach out to some of my friends. But yeah, anyways, I just want to say that it was inspiring, and I hope you listen to this. And if not, well, it'll be there. And I think that's the beauty of it.
Nothing but a rusty paperclip holding two pieces of paper together. One is a Post-it note with a cute dragon drawn on it. The other is an old, itemized medical bill totaling $96,000. You find this on the ground, torn, ripped, crumpled, and feel sad. Because of the bill or because of the Post-it note? You tell me.
Merry Christmas, dude. Hi. It's a pretty gloomy day today. It's super overcast and kind of cold, but not quite cold enough for the snow to stick. Just kind of alone in my apartment. And I kind of like to bake something, but I don't know what I would do with it. It would just kind of sit on my counter and go bad because I don't have anyone here to share it with. I hope you have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.
So I just saw your TikTok, and I saw people make comments, so I thought, fuck it, I'll give it a try. I don't know, a lot's been going on. School, I'm gonna be a fifth year, which is really kind of embarrassing, but it's what it is. Also, I'm an RA, which is really stressful with all the decorations you gotta do. That's a whole other story, but I don't know, man. It's been rough, but last year I lost, 3 people that were, important to me. And I feel like I'm about to lose another one soon, so it's not very fun, happy, rainbows and sunshine. This is very frustrating. I don't know. But, I don't know if you actually listen to me, but you can probably hear me crying. I'm just so tired. I feel like I'm disappointing everybody. I just feel like I'm not good enough for anybody, but it is what it is. It's you have to get up and move on. No one's gonna do anything about it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Maybe I'm just embarrassed because I'm always embarrassed with myself. I always have to be quiet and just let anyone do what they want because it's just, I always have to stay quiet about everything. I can't even speak up for myself sometimes, but it's just what it is. But I need sleep. It's 1:56. I've been working since 8 p.m. painting decoration. No, not even 8 p.m. It is 6:30, literally. 6:40, maybe 6:40. My time, Eastern time, and now it's 1:56 a.m. So, yeah, that's my, life. So, yeah, have a good night. Bye.
Hey, it's me again. I've just been having a hard time lately. I feel like I'm pushing everyone that I love away, but on the inside I'm screaming at them to stay. And I know that's not fair, but I'm working on it. But I think these moments in people's lives really teach them how to fall back in love with life again. So I'm going to try to do better and open my heart. All right. Love you. Bye.
Okay, so I feel like I just need to vent to someone because I feel like no one else in my life would get this. But here's the thing. I just figure out I'm a lesbian. That or I'm asexual, we don't really know yet. But either way, I feel like I can't tell my family because they're wildly homophobic, but I still love them so incredibly much. And to me, sexuality has just been like a part of me that I felt like I never needed the need to come out. It's just like an unconsequential part of me. But I know as time goes on, it's literally just going to be a ticking time bomb before they all find out, and my entire life has to change, which sucks. But I was supposed to be the perfect daughter, get all the good grades, do all the good things. I'm in college, I'm doing great, but I can't share that ever. And I know other people have it a lot, and I know my mom will probably be fine. I don't know if my dad will be fine, but I know for a fact my grandma won't talk to me. So many things are going to change, and I really don't want it to, but like I said, it's a ticking time bomb. There's nothing I could do to stop it. So, hey. Yep. And here's the thing, I'm not even the only one. Both of my siblings are also queer, and I've seen the way my family talks about them. I never wanted that to be me. But, yep. Also, I really love puns. So, I was going to think of a fun pun, but whatever. So, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're doing good. Also, what was I going to say? Yeah. I'm trying to, make a life for myself, and I low-key want to drop out of college because I want to be an artist anyways, but, I know in this capitalistic society, that's not an option. So, I'm having fun. I don't even know if you're going to listen to this because you probably got thousands of calls, but hi.
Hi. So, I'm not gonna mention my name because I don't know if my friends see this on TikTok or not. But, yeah, if you hear the fan in the background, I don't know if you can, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know, don't you get that feeling where, you feel like you want to be perfect, but you can't be perfect? Like, you want everything to go the way you want it, but, never goes the way you want it? I know people have it much harder than me, so I've, always shame myself and tell myself that, people have it way harder than me. And that's true, because I have a roof over my house and all that stuff, but I am just not feeling it. I don't know, maybe it's because, the daylight saving time, or maybe it's, school's starting pretty soon, but, I feel so useless. I feel I don't know. Well, I do take antidepressants and all that stuff, and it's okay. I'm fine. I'm pretty alive. I won't do anything. And, which is good, but I just feel so useless, and sometimes I want to help my friends, sometimes I want to do a really good job of my work. I've always been used to, helping others and being a people pleaser, but sometimes it can get really frustrating, and it's so annoying. I don't know. It's just me rambling. Not much to say. I don't know. But thanks for listening.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this